Hey, how you doing? Seven Shades of Grey. Start off with the MMA fighting. For you, Benji, I used to love it. I used to love watching it all the time, and now I cringe as well a bit, because a couple of times I've seen some kicking. Like, that's not a kick, that's an arm, but I've seen some kicking, and their legs have broken. So it's almost makes me sick. When their legs are broken. But I think it's fine. I think it's great that the two people that want to fight get to fight in a ring that's controlled environment. I think there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to be there, you can be there. It's got nothing to do with street. It's not like street fighting at all, because street fighting, you can poke each other's eyes out and you can pull each other's hair, and anything goes in the street. And if I ever got into a fight, I think that I'd be pulling hair, and maybe not, because I don't want to get into a fight. Dog fighting, I think it's fucked up. It is the worst thing ever. Dogfighting's screwed in the brain. Should never do it. It's revolting, and that's not what they're there for. They're there to live and be our friends and do their own thing. They're not there to fight each other. I think that's wrong. And anyone that supports dogfighting, you're a fuckhead. You're a screw brain. And what else? The MMA being gay. I think it's that doesn't surprise me at all, because I used to love it, and I think the two men, and most of them are freaking hot. Their bodies, have you seen their bodies, which I have, Benji, and everyone else who watches it, of course you've seen their amazingly beautiful bodies, and that's what attracts me, because that's something I love. Muscles. Ooh, I love muscles. And just to finish off, about the Metallica comments, and about, I love Korn. I love Tool. I love all hard bands. I do like Metallica. I love Offspring. Heaps of crazy ass bands that might be called, grunge, rock your head off, whatever it is. But yeah, so alright, that's my answering of your questions, Benji, and it is a gay sport. Like, oh, it's gay. It's like gay. It's like, it is a gay sport, in my eyes as well. Stereotypes, with Beck, your question about stereotypes. Growing up, when I come out into the scene, I slingshot myself right out there into the scene, and I become everything that was gay, that I thought was gay. And I wanted to be everything that I thought was gay, and so I went out there and I wore the tight tops, and I sparked my hair up, and I think the reason why people look towards gay people as someone who's good at fashion and someone who knows the looks is because they try so hard to be that kind of person, and they explore all of the avenues, and so they know more than the average straight guy would, or the girl would, because the girl would grow up knowing all the girly things, but I think the gay man gets out there and he just finds everything out, because he wants to know who he is, because of the years of not being able to be gay, living another life, and then coming out. But some people have been allowed to come out when they're younger, and I think that, that's a whole new different story. But I think the people that have been in the closet and come out, they do know a lot more about fashion and everything like that, because they have a desire to find out more, because they think it's part of their identity and who they are, which it's not part of who you are. Like, you being gay is such a small part of who you are. I'm also a tennis player. I'm also a sport lover. I'm also a worker, a lover, not a fighter. I'm so many things as well besides just being gay. So, but at the start, that's all that I wanted to be, was gay. The stereotypes are horrible. I think it's a sad thing that we have to go through all of that. And I think they exist. And right now, I don't want to be labelled as a gay person, if that makes sense. Like, I'm gay, I'm out, I'm so proud, I'm so over the top proud, but it's not the be all and end all with me. It's not the only thing going on in my life, so that's where I don't want the stereotype of a gay person existing around me. But yeah, it happens. A collaboration video, I'd love to do a collaboration video with you, Beck. I think it would be fantastic. When you come over, that'd be great. We'll get together and do all that. And I agree with you, people who fight dogs should be put into the MMA ring with their hands tied, and allow the person to beat the shit out of them. And also, to go back on the bad sportsmanship for Benji with that guy that kept on punching him, I thought he was fucked in the head. The one with dreads, and he just kept on punching him even though the umpire was like, stop, stop, stop. I think he should be the one that bashes the crap out of people that fight dogs, and there shouldn't be an umpire in the ring, so they don't have to even worry about stopping it. Even if they did have an umpire, he would keep going, so I think that's what they should do. Peter Pa. It's great to see you, and it's really good. Last week I didn't know whether you were uploading or not, and I thought, oh, I don't want to upload over top of him, and there's a bit of a time difference from America and Australia, so I didn't know if that had something to do with it. But when you said that you just didn't think that we were uploading that week, I thought, oh, thank God. Thank goodness. And The drunk people outside your window. I love drunk people outside my window. I love living on main streets because you hear all the people walking past and doing their thing. And I think that was really great. That was really cool. And burping in your video. I burped in my first video, but I don't know if anyone ever seen it. I did. I burped in my first video. There, I said it. Funny coming out story. This video is going so long. My first coming out story was a funny coming out story. It was really funny. It was my best friend in the world, Tammy. Tammy came up to me and she goes, "You're gay, aren't you?" And I said, "No, why?" And she goes, "Don't lie to me. Tell me if you're gay." And it went on for ages. And she goes, "I know you're gay." And I said, "How do you know that I'm gay?" And she goes, "Because I watched Jerry Springer and I know that you're gay. There was a guy on there," and she rattled on the same situation that was surrounding our friendship. That was surrounding this guy's friendship, and he came out and all this, and the girl always knew, but then she never had any proof. Anyway, it was really, really funny that she had said that I was gay, and she knew because she had watched Jerry Springer, and I went, "What?" I think I remember laughing then. So, I love you, Tam. Hi, how you going? And also, so good to have you, Peter. Good to see you, and we'll see you again soon, next week. Greg, you're hilarious. Fucktards. Where'd you get fucktards from? That was really funny. I love swearing. Not all the time, not inappropriately, but I don't mind swearing. And that funny look that you do, I love it. And also the tattoos at spas and everything like that. I wouldn't be okay over there because of my tattoos, and I find them really hard to cover up. So it's a shame because I like the spas. I like the hot springs. Yeah, and it's and a little bit. For me, like my little time to talk, I missed out tonight on the Melbourne Storm playing in their finals against Manly. Manly were the team that beat us last year at the grand finals. These aren't the grand finals; these are like two from the grand finals. And so we lost to them, and it was the first time any team in the finals have lost with a 0 score, and we had no score. So that was really upsetting. And so far, half-time, it's 16-0, so we're thrashing them, and I'm really excited. And the game was in Melbourne, and at the last moment, we decided not to go, because we're going to Beyonce on Tuesday, and I'm going to take the camera, and I'm going to go to Beyonce and see her show. And so I wanted to buy some shirts and things like that, so I decided to save my money and just watch it on TV. But I'm regretting it now. I want to go see Melbourne Storm. Anyway, I'm at 10 minutes, nearly almost something. I'm really long, so I love you. Mwah. I'll see you next week. Bye.